Good afternoon slash evening. It is Monday, April the 27th, 2026. This chick over here is Brandy. So April 27th, 2026, it is 6:03 p.m. Crystal ball, scrying ball. Um, Today, a lot of intuitive information is coming up. And I'm going to just send this energy to the person that needs to hear it. Um, a lot of times when you scry, you'll hear names and see things, and the point is to get the information out because uh, we're, we're definitely dealing with some pretty tough energy physically as well. Several people I know are having issues with their legs, including me. I've got a leg injury. I'm going to be doing physical therapy for a while. Of course, I'm going to use my own healing stuff because the physical therapy doesn't start until the middle of May. By then, hopefully, I'll be able to do some healing on myself. I try to give myself Reiki every night. But let's quit talking about my leg and talk about where this message needs to go. So I'm hearing the name Karen, and there's a name Mark, and there is a relationship issue that is going on between these two people. And um, I'm hearing that there's infidelity. I'm not laughing because there's infidelity. I'm just laughing at because it seems to be a thing also that's going on as well. And it's not a good time because there's already a complicated situation going on with it. And I think that's the one thing that triggered that with these two people. The having so much stress on the relationship has created a condition which has weakened the relationship to the point that this man has decided to stray at the very worst time. So, what I want to say to you, young Karen, um, actually, I think you're a little bit older than that, but I am seeing a woman that's got light to medium brown hair. It's kind of short. No, Brandy, I don't need any help right now. And she has very fair, chiseled features, and I am seeing him as being dark-headed, blue eyes. Um, Looks like he's about a 6'2" to 6'4". He's a pretty large man. I'm seeing wearing jeans and a white t-shirt. Don't know what's going on with the bings and bongs while I'm trying to work, but um, what I'm hearing is 6 months. 6 months is going to turn this around, and that it is your choice whether you're willing to endure um, and for things to turn around at that time, or if you're just going to go ahead and let this go because of so many things coming against it um, at once. And it's just been overwhelming to you. And I can totally understand that. I am seeing some health issues too simultaneously as well, along with other contributing factors like finances. So I just want to tell you, if you find a way to hang in there or separate and keep the connection, that relationship will be able to come back together in a way that will be more healthy than it's been. This man just does not do very well with stress, and he certainly acts out uh, at the worst times. So my heart goes out to you. All right, let me clear this off. And start again because I'm definitely seeing a lot of things that are happening on the world stage. And I just want to say to you, um, don't believe what you see, even when you're staring it in the face at this point, because there's a lot of sleight of hand going on, a lot of theatrics, and um, I am seeing that there's going to be some earth trimmer activity that's going on, and I'm seeing it. It looks like where the middle states would be, that it could run along the lines of the states that start with I. So Indiana, Iowa, or somewhere around there, and something significant happening with the weather in Colorado. Um, so let's look at that. So I'm seeing also wanting somebody to talk about a lady named Jennifer, and there's a business that she's thinking about going into, and she's worried because she is not sure that she has enough startup cash. But the universe is wanting to say to you that if you have enough faith that this particular idea, you can run with it and make it something extraordinary from something very small, this tiny little seed that you have in your mind. And it's going to work in little steps until it becomes something really big. I see you having employees, I see you having a building, but right now it might be out of a garage or out of a little bedroom or a little shed that you're doing this. But I do see success for you in this. And I see this dog wanting to help me again. You gotta let me work, please. Um, she's actually been really good while I haven't been feeling so good. There's a lot of family issues that are going on right now. And I am hearing that there is a how do I put it? A spirit of division that's being placed on families, on friendships, on authority, and it is meant on men, particularly on men, it is very targeted toward men. Um, that the point is to create divisiveness. So when things get even more hairy than they are now, there won't be anyone that they can get help from. Men particularly being targeted for their masculine energy, um, to destroy that. And I'm not talking about the kind of masculine energy that is, you know, interested in being a he-man or whatever, and not that, but more so of a protective relationship with a feminine. So it is very imperative that men understand that they're under target right now for uh so that they will not be able to act when things kind of start going south, particularly in the United States, and I'm here in Brazil. So I'm going to put this down because it makes me tired and get a headache after a while. And I'm just going to see what the cards have to say if my dog will let me. Because this is one of those things that was unrehearsed, planned. I just felt I needed to say these things. So here we go. Um, there's going to be a lot of quick movement that is going to take you to places that you really had not anticipated going. There's another thing that I have to say, that oftentimes, when people read with me, they have in their mind the way that they think that things should be. And when they have that thought of how they think that things should go, they're really robbing themselves of their soul being able to be in, governing them to go where it really needs to go, what they came here for, what they are learning, not just how they want their life to be, this cute little package that makes you look like you've got it all together, because we're all here feeling around in the dark looking for the lights. I don't care what anybody says. But it says we're going to have to be flipped on our upside down in order to see things from a different point of view. This is something that is very necessary. And it is definitely showing that we are trying to get in a space of universal love over our heads, not people that are trying to indoctrinate us or handle society, but over our heads. What's really the governing force in this universe is trying to teach us that universal love. And it is definitely showing that it's going to take us to a better place than where we've been. But there's going to be upheaval before that happens. And it's certainly showing that we just kind of need to have a wait and see attitude about where things are. Don't engage yet. Wait, watch, and you will know when the time is right to move. And there'll be good news that comes in. There'll be hope that comes in. And other people that you meet along the way that are headed in the same direction. It might not be the people that you planned that you were going to go with, but these people are on the same mission as you are, and they're here for the same thing. That's your soul family that walks with you, that's been going all over the place doing their own thing. And now that it's, what do they call it, crunch time, we're all finding each other. See these two dogs over here? So it's definitely showing that we need to get out of our head and our fear mentality and get back into our heart, because there's a saying, it's a scripture, perfect love drives out fear. So if you have perfect love in your heart, you cannot fear at the same time. Hello, I'm trying to do something here. And here it's showing the men getting more into their feelings, but understanding how to have that protective energy as well, for their families, for their friends, for their wives, for their girlfriends, for their children. And they're not babysitting anymore. They're co-parenting. They're not letting their partners do all the work and come home and say, I'm here, serve me. That's what it used to be like many years ago. It's different. We're developing different relationships. And it's definitely showing that what we are addicted to, whether that be alcohol, drugs, sex, whatever it is, uh, that will be something that we need to address before we go to another level. And the outcome shows joy, understanding, a celebration of life, where we've been so busy trying to just stay afloat. We're getting to the point where we're going to be able to start to thrive again. And I know it seems hard to believe, but I am seeing it coming in very fast, but not without upheaval and chaos. Okay, so that's all I've got. I know this is a different kind of thing that I normally do not do, but when I'm doing my own thing, in my business, whatever I'm called to do and speak, I speak it. And so this is kind of what a little taste of what it's like. So I am Miss Kim with Miss Kim's Tarot and Tearoom.com. I hope that you enjoy this. If this rings true for some of you, I hope that you let me know, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.